Welcome back. Today we are going to be trying to fix that thing that is going by my head right now, which is the ball turret. Let's get started! Alright, we are in the editor for Stormworks, and we are going down to the bottom of the B-17, and we are looking at this nasty looking ball turret. Now this is an early ball turret before we got the cool window add-on, so I think we can make this better. We may be even able to make this fit better. I'm not too sure about that because it has the pivots. But we're going to try, see what we can do to make it look at least like a ball turret. So, yeah. So, we're going to start by maybe deleting some of these old windows. Alrighty. That's a good start. I love it. Okay, and then what do we have here? You know what? Let's pull up a picture of a real one. Alright, so I just pulled up a picture of a ball turret, and we've got a few things wrong with this one. So, first off, it doesn't look like a ball, but that's besides the point. The second thing is these guns are not supposed to be so low. They're kind of like probably one up on this as far as, oh, no, we don't want that. As far as where they are placed on the ball turret. So let's go ahead and see if we can put this in this mode, symmetry mode. And let's just kind of play around with some things here. Now, oh, what happened here? Oh, we got the window, and that's probably why I put it so low. Okay, cool. No problem. We can deal with that. Let's make this darker. Okay. Okay, that's better. And let's go ahead and delete this guy down here. What is that? Okay. Just trying to see what I can delete and can't delete. Okay, Alright, so this is gonna, I'm sure this is gonna break everything, because right now how this works, if you come inside here, we have this hookup over here, and before you take off in the B-17, this locks in place, and it locked in place on the real one as well, with the guns pointed towards the back. And so what it does is it locks in place, and then after you're in the air, you unlock it, you push a button, well, in the case of the game, you push a button, and it flips this downward, so the guns go downward towards the ground, and then the back door opens up, and then the gunner could get inside. So that is how the real one worked. I don't know about the button, but definitely how he got inside is back here in the door. So we're going to try to see if we can clean this up. Okay, so what I don't like right now is that this is low. But I don't think I can do anything about that. I'm pretty sure. Let's just grab it and see what happens if I try to pull it up by one. I'm sure it's going to start throwing a bunch of errors. No? I'm not seeing any problems. Alright then, that brings the ball in just a little bit. Let's paste it right there. And then go ahead and hook it. I think it was hooked to this. So I'm going to hook it right there. Alright, awesome. Okay. This rebuilding is not going so poorly as I thought it would. Usually when I try to rebuild something, everything falls apart, but this is going pretty well. I'm of course going to have to save this as a different file because I don't know what I might break, because this is kind of complicated because you have a pivot and you have another pivot, and one pivot is controlling the up and down seat and one is controlling the left right, and that is a lot of problems when it comes to Stormworks with different pivots doing different things. Okay, so if we look at the ball turret, probably, is this a, no, that is not a block. This is a block. Well, shoot. I feel like I'm not digging these too much. Digging. I'm not liking these. Okay, let's see here. Let's go ahead and put that right there. And then we're going to grab this gun and we're going to bring them out over here. Now right now I'm using the stair, whatever you call it, the fence for the guns, but I might swap to the bigger pieces, but right now we're just going to use these because the guns on the ball turret were pretty small. Okay, so now what do we do with this mess here? Well, let's try to get some windows, and I'm going to go pink because I want to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go here. Definitely going to want the little square ones and see what happens with that. Alright, so let's see. I'm just playing around here. I don't know if I like this or not yet. Okay, so the trick of the ball turret is It had windows, but it wasn't all windows. Let's go back and grab my fence. Fence. Okay, I think it was the railing segment end. And then we'll just go ahead and keep it pink. Why not, right? There we go. That's not bad. Okay. And then, so some people use it like this, and some people use it like this. I don't know which way I like. Does that look like a gun barrel? I don't know. It seems to me like they should be the pointy end, because on these guns, at least in the pictures, they're pretty straight and they narrow down at the end. So we'll keep it like that. Okay. So now here comes the tricky part. You see we have these pivots. We have to be careful not to screw the pivots up. So we're going to try to work around them. Now, they really didn't have this much glass on the rail ball turret. I'm actually giving it quite a bit of glass. So the alternative is, of course, to put big brick blocks, which we can do, but we're not going to do it right now. We will clean it up after we figure out what we want and don't want, and what works and what doesn't work. Okay, can this fit in there? That would be awesome. I don't think it'll fit. It did fit. Look at that. Holy moly. Now, see, that is a corner of the block, right? But yeah, it worked. Oh, I am random, aren't I? Sorry about that. Okay, so we have this here, and there's no way I'm going to be able to get a block in there, right? Oh. Well, okay. So let's go ahead and put one of these, and then put one of these. Not that one. This one. Boom. Wow. Wow. Okay. This is turning out way better than I thought. Okay, so now we have this. We have to keep this width around here. I think maybe, I don't know. Maybe we can do something like this, because I tend to fall through a lot when I'm in the B-17. So maybe this will work. We can leave that like that, just to see if the collision detection is less, and I can spin around without a problem and go up and down. I don't know. I don't remember why I did what I did sometimes. Wow. Okay, I'm impressed with these little windows now. That's the closest I've got to a ball turret ever so far. Alright, so let's save this. New ball turret. And I've been saving a lot of different versions of the bomber, if you see. There's some here, but there's also some really old ones down about there. Oh, down here. And the idea is, when I'm done with this and I go take the tour, I've made a lot of changes from the top turret to making the engines larger to accommodate the inertia starter, and then of course the ball turret, and any new features that come out for the game I've tried to add. So we're going to go back and have a look at the original bomber before all the changes happen, and then the final version. And also this nose might change, but the idea is to really see how far the bombers come and what the game has done as far as changes with patches to improve how we build. So that should be fun. So we're going to go ahead and get this thing up on stilts, because my poor little bomber rolls backwards, and we don't want to be flying the plane to test the thing. All right, cool. All right, so let's go ahead and spawn this. All right, already that looks a lot better, even pink. So that's a good thing. So let's go ahead and see if this works at all. And right now I'm guessing I am in trouble because it does not have power, I'm guessing. All right, power. Nothing's ever easy. Nothing. Okay, so let's go to the battery and grab this. And now try to figure out what needs power. So I think that does. Maybe that does. Definitely you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And all of this stuff up here. Not you. These three buttons? Sure, why not? All right, here we go. So, lock. Oh, it worked. Okay, so it seems to turn. It had a little bit of problem if you watch. And that is probably the windows on the side. So we may have to get rid of those. Yeah. All right. So it's only on one side that it's going to have the problem. And that's going to be probably right here. And so we can get away with only deleting those on this side. I think that'll be okay right there. So this pivot is actually connected somewhere up there, and that inside part is turning the ball downwards. So it may not like the edges. Oh wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? Oh yeah, it does. Wait, no it doesn't. I don't know. Let's check it again. Yeah, it cares. Okay. Alright, so the idea is it goes down and you open up the hatch. Why did you not open hatch? Alright, so the ball turret was missing power and then it was missing a hookup to the pivot. So if everything goes well, I believe this logic here is for the ball turret. If everything goes well, we'll be able to update this. Okay, this is just broke. Oh, that side's broken. Okay. Alright, so we don't want it locked. That's locked. Or that's unlocked. That's locked. See, so that locks the ball turret back here, so it doesn't spin around. And then we downward position when we're in the air. Then we open up the hatch. Ah, much better. Okay, open up the hatch. Jump in the pilot seat. Close the hatch. Oh, that is so freaky looking. Unlock it. And then we can spin. I did. Okay, so now we can spin around freely. Woo! And it looks like I have a lot of room back there. I know before. I'll see. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think this is smaller than the old original one, so I might... Whoa, I'm getting sick. I might be able to add some blocks to this back area right there, so there's not such a giant hole. I don't know about the front. Definitely the back, I think I could bring it in a little bit. Oh, and then let's check our up and down. So there's our up and down. That's where it starts hitting the sides a lot. Not bad, though. I mean, considering we're trying to make a ball turret inside this game that's connected to a plane that you can get into, I'd say it's pretty good. Okay, so let's just take one quick look-see, and before we say that this is pretty good, and go ahead and let's see here. Grab this. Wait, is that the back? Oh, okay. So that's... I don't even have to worry about that part, really. That is fine, I think. So we can actually put these, maybe? Like that? Yeah, that's not bad. And then this is just cosmetic, really. I mean, we can go ahead and put that like that. But for the most part, we're not going to fall through so much because we do have another edge here that is helping. Okay, so that's good. Yeah, alright, so let's just test it. And I think that'll be it for today, which is pretty good. We actually got the ball turret working better and looking better. So the only thing I'm going to have to do is go ahead later by myself, because watching me do logic is like watching a blind dog try to find a fire hydrant. So I'll do the logic offline, but I just wanted to really go ahead and make a video of updating the ball turret. And I think we did that. So ball turret goes down, you're on the air high, go ahead and open up the hatch. Lovely. We jump inside, we go ahead and close the hatch, and go ahead and ball position back up and unlock from the rear. Okay, so spinning around, which I think is probably the only safe option in the game right now. Like, I don't think you should actually get in this ball turret and look around too much And you can't fire at anything anyways for reals, so the safest thing to do to avoid collision problems is really just get in the ball turret and do a spin around like that. So that's pretty cool. The only thing is, since I put the seat up by 1, we're getting a lot less view. So I don't know if I would want to move it down by 1. That's tough. That is tough. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to think about that. Whether it's, you know, maybe move the whole ball down by 1. I don't know. But this is pretty good. Alright, so real quick, what we should probably do, just for our own reference, because we didn't really take a good look at what was going on here, we're going to go ahead and grab this ball turret. If we can grab just the ball turret, and then we're going to make a new vehicle. Alright, so what I did is went ahead and grabbed both ball turrets, the old one and the new one. Looks like I missed some of the old one here. But the idea is I just wanted to see how we changed what it looked like. So we have a lot of squares. We have a lot of, you know, a lot of windows. But it does look better than whatever this thing is. And it is a little bit higher. We did raise it by 1 block. But I think it looks pretty good. So for right now, we're going to leave it like this. And what we could do is, if we look at a real ball turret, it has some solid parts right in here. And we can do that. We can take some of these windows out on the side here. Yeah, window out right there. Probably right here. And yeah, these 2 sides. And then maybe, let's see, if we look at the sides of the ball turret, some of this was solid on the real ball turret. So we could possibly make some solid parts back here. Because I think the idea back here was to protect the guy from getting shot. So this was solid. So we can do that. We can make some of this solid, use some wedges, and just clean it up a little bit more. But I think this is the right shape and size. We can also clean that up and change those buttons. So yeah, that's a little bit ugly there too. But it gives us an idea, and I'm happy with it. Alright, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me in the ball turret update, and I will see you next time.
Oh my gosh, incoming 109s, get ready! Uh-oh. Oh, it doesn't work! It doesn't, I forgot to hook up it. Oh.